The national men's hockey team, selected for the Fast 5 World Cup in Oman later this month, met the Hockey Board's President's 11 for a preparation scrap on Tuesday evening. And although the national side came away with a 9-4 victory, Coach Darren Cowie is still seeking opportunities to sharpen his men before the tournament.
So I think we're in a phase of preparation where we are hoping that everybody is ready to go. I think physically, definitely everybody's ready to go. But we're at that phase where there are those little bit of things that we still need to fine-tune. And going into the World Cup, we know a lot of teams have paid a lot of attention to the attacking side of the game. Our focus is going to be a lot on the defensive side to make sure that we narrow down on a lot of those errors, those defensive errors, and make sure that we are defensively sound.
The final 10-man squad has only just been finalized, and so the coach is making sure he's utilizing his pieces to the best of their abilities.
So we selected the squad last week, so our full 10-man squad, we have all the pieces fully together. We're still fine-tuning, I guess, some of the rotations, how we want to rotate, and the timings of the rotations, who we want in certain places at certain points in time during the game. And we also have Teague to come back into the squad. So we have 9 here in Trinidad, and Teague as our foreign base. He'll come back in and meet us in Oman. So once he comes in, we already know where we want to fit him in and how we want to rotate him as well.
Cowie is also very thankful to all the players who made themselves available for the selection camp held recently.
To say I've been really proud of the guys and the kind of efforts that they've put in towards preparation. And not just the 10 that were selected, we had a 17-man squad that were training. 7 weren't selected, but even those 7, they gave as much effort as they possibly could. And they still form part of our core for outdoor as well.
That aside, the coach is very hopeful, along with the rest of the hockey fraternity, that they would be able to have an outdoor season this year, as the turf at Tacarigua is rumoured to be completed soon.
So the last we would have heard is that article in the papers that spoke about the contractors agreeing to April start date to resume relaying the turf. So I mean that does bode well for the future. Our next outdoor competition will be in September for Pan Am Challenge. So hopefully if it is finished late and ready for us to use by May, that'll give us a decent amount of time to prep on that water-based surface. We haven't heard much about when the outdoor league is starting. Hopefully that'll be a welcome return when the turf does come back up and running around April, May. We could have maybe a shortened version of the outdoor league, and that could kind of skyrocket us into the Pan Am Challenge in September.
Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Chiwale Bartholomew, TTT Sport.